Welcome to Hampton Roads as the 16U St. James team takes on the Hampton Roads Whalers today for the second game of the doubleheader. I'm just checking the standings today. I was curious to see where Hampton Roads was. So St. James is in fifth place right now with a record of 7-4-1, and Hampton is 4-7-2. We have 15 points. And up in front of us is Caps Academy and Montgomery tied at 18 points. And then the Junior Black Bears and Reston tied at 19. Now, Caps Academy and the Black Bears have each played 14 games. We've played 12. Reston and Montgomery have only played 11. So some room for us to climb the standings for sure. Hampton at 13 games has only 10 points. So this be a big win for them if they can get it. Hopefully the boys are rested. These back-to-backs can be a challenge in the second game. Evan will start today in net. Still, the only person missing is Jihan. We should have 3 lines, 4 deep. Connection here is not the best, even though I'm up on a little perch. I keep seeing orange. So my guess is it's, sorry, Chip, it's going to stutter a bit. A game. If you haven't seen the game sheet, quite a few penalties were called in that game. Hopefully a little bit better of a game today. Whalers came out strong yesterday, took that 1-0 lead, held it for a bit, and St. James came back, scored, I think 3, make it 3-1, then it was 3-2 with a shorthanded goal from the Whalers, and then St. James was able to close it off a 4-2 win, and here we go. All right, this is St. James trying to break it out. That is this line, the same as yesterday. Sonny and Gabe with Joseph. Puck is far corner on the board, kept in by the Whalers. Now it's behind the net. Oliver will try to get it up the board. Try to look for the break out of Joseph. They can't get it. Shot in on Evan. He'll hold it. It'll fly by there by one of the Whalers. Blake Slime will come out. He's with Yazin and Charlie. A quick 30-second shift there. One back by Blake, but can't control. Now Charlie has it. Into the neutral zone we go. Whalers have it. They go D to D up the far side boards. They'll dump it in. We get it high, low to high, and the defenseman can't hold it in. Charlie with a bit of a punch there, and deflects to Blake. Blake sent it to Charlie. He wasn't quite ready, but he'll get to it first. He'll get it in the zone, fights through some traffic, sends it in on net, and Blake will go and chase. Charlie has it. He's got Yavin. No, he couldn't get it out. Tried to center it from behind the net and couldn't quite do it. And back come the Whalers. They have a 3-on-2 if they can get it together, and they do, but they can't connect on that pass. And sounds like they're at the end of their shift. They'll make some changes. Out it comes. This is Yazin. He'll avoid traffic. Too many men on. Oh, that was a little. Wilder came on, touched the puck. Hard to see if he was too many men or not. I guess not, because they didn't call the penalty. Puck is cleared out. Pass to center to Sebastian, who was at center. His wings are Wilder and Harrison. Puck gets dumped in for Harrison. He'll chase far corner. And some contact there. And turnover and a shot by Sonny that went wide. Puck is behind, Wilder. That's a bit of a trip there that wasn't called. Now puck goes other side. Wilder went for a big hit and miss. Now the puck comes up the wall, breakout, and now turned over to Wilder, to Sebastian. He gets tripped down. That's going to be a penalty, and Harrison will regroup. He'll wind up and looking for a give and go, and it's turned over there by Oliver. Whistle and PP1 will come out. Call is a trip. And 14:31 here to go in the first, or 32 here to go in the first. St. James will get a power play. And the goalie just flipped Wilder's mouthpiece to the circle. Wilder will hunt for it. They did quite well on the power play yesterday. We were 2 for 5, maybe, something like that. Although it's hard to say how many penalties we had. That faceoff was won by Blake. Now he'll look to get it up to Wilder. Wilder will get it to Joseph. Joseph will fire in, and a nice save by the Hampton Roads goalie. Now quite a bit of slashing. Sent in, and that was 2 shots there for Blake. Puck is in the near corner. Yazin will chase it. He'll turn that player aside, and they'll get it up the middle. And no change, though. Someone is right on Joseph. We'll avoid the traffic and try to make the long pass to Blake. Blake looks like he hurt. Oh, no, he's okay. Got up a little funky. Now he'll go and change. Joseph takes a slack, another slack. He's got someone coming up the middle. And nice soft pass there over to Wilder. Wilder trying to find Charlie in the middle. Can't do it. St. James not really able to set up their power play. Now it goes to Sonny. Sonny fires in a beautiful shot there from the point, but there was no one in front. And so there's 48 seconds to go on this power play here. 13:20 in first period. PP2 will come out. And they're going to take a face-off of people in the wrong area. Sebastian wasn't looking behind him. Sonny and Henrik need to figure out who's playing point and who's playing wing. Here comes Oliver. Pass from Sonny. He'll get it in. Look to set up. He'll looks like he's gonna find Henrik. Well, Henrik has it. Over to Sonny. Sonny to Harrison. Harrison will shoot. And a hard shot. Henrik has it there. Just missed that wide open net, and we'll get an ice. Good puck movement here by St. James. Still no score. 15 seconds to go on the power play. JB will leave PP2 out. Puck is won by Hampton. And they'll just waste the rest of the time. 9 seconds to go on the penalty. And no ice. And just now the penalty is up. Puck comes out front. Harrison has it. He's got Joseph. And he turns the puck over on the red line. Now this is Sebastian. He's all by himself. In the corner he goes looking for Joseph. Couldn't find him. Hampton controls. They'll get it out. In the zone they come. Ooh, hard little check there into the corner. Referees not making calls like they did yesterday. That's good to see. And now St. James going to get it out. Now here comes Gabe. Gabe is over the line. He's got one man to beat. Cuts to the center, avoids a slack, and a good shot. He's in the corner. He's trying to get it to Joseph. Now it comes out to Wilder. Bad change by Hampton. And now Wilder will get hauled down. And Joseph will go and get that puck on the boards. And he'll send it behind the net to Gabe. Gabe can't control, but Wilder does. He gets it back over to Gabe. Gabe's behind the net, centers it out front. There's no one there. And now lines are a little messed up, I think. And everyone's on sides. Hampton will go D to D and look to come up the near side boards. They do a long pass. That should be nice. You hear Hampton parents saying no ice. We'll say the parents here are super nice and certainly like to cheer for their team. All right, so Blake's line is out. Oliver and Henrik on the back end here. And that's going to be won by Hampton. We struggled yesterday in the face-offs. I don't know what the number were, but they were not great other than I think Sebastian did really well yesterday. Everyone else was at 50% or lower. Puck is in this near side corner. That's Blake and Oliver digging out the puck. They do. Ooh, cut out in front. That's dangerous play there by Oliver. And St. James able to get it out. D to D we go up. Trying to get it into the zone. It's turned over to Blake. Blake will make a move. Lost the puck briefly. Now he's in. He'll fire in and a save by the Hampton goalie. Joseph's line now. Sonny will take the face off. Puck is near side corner. That's Jack down there with Gabe. They can't control, but Joseph will pull it out. Now here comes Joseph. He's got some help with him. Cuts to the middle, fires. Ooh, good shot that hit off the goalie's glove and dribbled behind the net, but Hampton controls on that rebound. Good hit there by Joseph. Turns that puck over. Nice quick shot by Gabe, but it was just outside the net, and that should be an ice. The parents yelling again. Sebastian on the face-off. He takes it before Harrison's ready. Fired into some feet, and look out. Oh, they just missed a breakaway there. So that's Wilder sending it around. Now this is Zane. Zane's going to send it to Wilder. Wilder has Sebastian. Now he gets it over to Harrison. Harrison's in the zone. Sent it to Sebastian, who got it in on net. And we'll get a face-off. Hampton controls. That's Sebastian on the forecheck. He'll dig in. And now Wilder will turn it over. Harrison will go in to help. He's trying to get it out. And now the puck's going to come over to Harrison. He can't control it still. And Hampton will just sky it out. That will come back to Oliver. Zane. To Wilder. Good pass to Sebastian. He's got Harrison with him. And that shot's going to miss net, wrap all the way around. We should be getting a change here soon. Puck goes into the zone. D goes St. James. Henrik will skate it in. He gets pinned along the boards and sent it towards the net. Gabe is there now. Round it comes. That was Jacob. Sorry about that. He can't get it. No ice. And now the puck will get chipped along the boards to Sonny. Sonny out to Gabe. Here comes Gabe trying to cut through two players. He can't do it, but Joseph is right behind him. Oh, Joseph sent it right to Gabe. Gabe wasn't ready for it. Now Gabe has it. He was going to try to center it back to Joseph, and he couldn't do it. A good stick there from the Whalers. Along the boards, Jack is fighting. Through his leg, the puck goes, and Henrik chipped it up to... now this is Sonny, who will just dump it in, and will make some changes. Just over 7 minutes to go here in the first period. No score. Puck is behind the net. And now Charlie will go in the corner and he'll scoop it up. And centered out front, but there was no one there. The Whalers will keep it in, send it to the far corner. Ooh, and a hard centering shot. I don't know how that didn't go in. It was a good save by Evan. And St. James will get it out, but they don't have control. Now that should be offsides. Whalers will go D, get it up into the neutral zone, look for that stretch pass. Tipped briefly by Yazin, but the Whalers control. Shot in on Evan. He makes the save. Whalers did not have a lot of shots yesterday. I forget the count was. I think we had 30 and they may have had 15. I mean, they may have had 12, 15, something like that, low teens. So they still got 2 goals, though. This is Blake on the faceoff. He'll win it, and there's a big trip there on Charlie. Whalers control. Puck's far corner to Yazin. He'll take some contact. Now it's kind of shuffled out. Not out, though. Back in and around. Yazin will go for it. Take some more contact, and his brother will scoop it up. And a breakout for Blake. Blake couldn't control it. Now this is Charlie has it. He'll turn the Jets on. Down he comes. He's got Blake. He centered it to Blake. Hit off the skate of the Whaler and went behind the net. Blake couldn't get it there. The Whalers control near side corner. They'll rim it around the other side. Back around this side. And they'll try a pass that hits Yazin's stick. He'll get through traffic. He went to hit his brother and missed him. Whalers will make a change here. So will St. James. And we can't control that long pass. Whalers will get up and dump it into the zone. Zane will go, and the Whalers are going to beat him to it. Oliver is there. Sebastian out front. Fired in through traffic and gloved by Evan. It's Peter, I think, making some correction to Sebastian. Sebastian will take the face off. He gets kicked out. Wilder will take it. The line of centers. And Hampton will win it, and I think that was a save. Centered in the slot. Ooh, the shot that went just wide. Looked like Evan may have tipped off his glove. So Evan is without a stick at the moment. Puck is in the near side corner. Jack is there battling, trying to get that puck. Sebastian is with him. Henrik is there. Now they're going to get it up along the boards. And nope, not out. And here comes the puck. Sebastian has it. Harrison is on side. Puck drop for Harrison, but he had to make too big of a stop there. And puck is deflected, no shot, and out comes St. James. This is Gabe. Gabe sends it to Harrison. Harrison will cut over the line. He'll fire it through traffic. A nice little shot by Harrison through traffic. He'll then cross-check someone out front. Here comes Zane. Zane will get it over to Gabe. Gabe centering it for Joseph. Joseph just missed a one-timer. Some good sticks here. Still kept in. Joseph has it. He hits off a leg, but it goes right back to Oliver. Oliver through traffic, hits some more sticks. Now Sonny will come in and take it. Back to the point, back to Sonny. Sonny avoids traffic, fires it through traffic. A save there. Puck rebound into the corner. Joseph go dig it out. And back comes Sonny. Sonny will take a slash up the middle. He fires off a foot, deflected wide into the far corner. Zane standing there trying to keep it in. Sonny didn't know where it was. And finally, it's out. And Zane is going to get a penalty for something. I'm not exactly sure what. I'm going to zoom in here a little bit more. Interference on Zane. And so the Whalers will go to their first power play of the day. Still no score. We have about 3 minutes left to go in the first period. We'll send Wilder and Blake out as the forward. Oh, that was Sonny with the interference. I thought it was Zane. I thought he said 22. He said 32. Hampton wins that face-off and they control. They're playing an overload here. Now it's on the far side. Fired in through traffic, missed the net, and they keep it in. Now far side point. A lot of movement from Hampton. Ooh, they had a weak side shot, and the player couldn't get that one-timer off. Now look out, almost a breakaway for Blake, and St. James can't get the puck out. Little dribbler in on Evan. He sends it to the side, and now St. James does get it out. Blake will chase. Blake did a flyby and decided not to hit the play. Back comes Hampton. They will carry the puck over. They shot high and wide, wrapped around the glass, and Hampton has it on the boards. Fired through traffic. Evan makes another save off into the corner. Now near side point, far side point. They can't connect on that pass. All the way to the weak side now goes Hampton. So near side. One-timer out front. I think Evan made a fantastic save. Puck is still at the point. Hampton controls here. St. James is going to get this puck out now. Near side corner. Fired in on Evan. Another save. And St. James just can't get the puck out. Puck dribbled through out front. Near side corner. Wilder goes in, throwing his body around like normal. Takes a shot at the defenseman, and he did a good job disrupting that give and go. And now another shot here wraps around the boards. 9 seconds to go on the penalty. The goalie yelling, hurry up. And now we are even 5-on-5 as Sonny comes out. We need a change here. Sonny goes right to the puck, deflects it into the corner, and he'll kind of get control of it. He's the only one with legs right now. Hampton will make a change below me. And finally, St. James gets it out. A good power play for the Whalers. They kept control the whole time. St. James will do a dump and change here. Well, Whalers trying to take that far side and get up. Good, a hold there on the Whaler. Pulled Charlie down into the... No, the referee's letting everything go there. So grab a stick, a hold, a whole bunch of stuff. Good stick lift there by Jack. Puck is going to come up near side to the Whalers. They'll ice it in. I don't know why they called no ice. I guess there were a bunch of players there. So they decided. Henrik tried to send it up the middle and hit a leg. And now we are in. Now the Hampton has it at the point. Fired high and wide into the net. We'll get a face-off. 2 seconds left to go here in the first period. Still no score. Yazin, I actually can't tell who's out. I think this is a mix. It's Joseph with Joseph, Yazin, and Charlie. All right, that'll do it after one. No, still no score. I'll take a quick look here at the stats to see if game sheet has anything. No, it's not. I don't know that they're updating it online. Oh, there we go. It's the website. Nope, it's not being updated. All right, to start the second period, we will go left to right. And we will see Blake's line out, I think. No, Joseph's line will start. Sonny and Gabe will be with him. One back by Joseph. St. James with control along the board. And puck is in. Good job by Gabe chasing it. He'll center it. No one is there. The puck deflected off someone back to Jack. Jack to Henrik. Henrik tried to hit Gabe. He let it go by him. That should have been... Oh, nope. Whalers defenseman got there before it hit the end line, so no ice. Jack trying to go through traffic, just muscling people out of the way. He'll dump it. That's Sonny on the chase. Now Henrik. And nice little breakout by the Whalers. They had someone behind everyone. They couldn't connect on the pass. Big hit by Joseph. And that player is feeling it. And he pops right back up. They had too many on the ice. Oh, no, they didn't. Now this puck is dumped in by Joseph. He'll make a change. Gabe will stay on and chase. D changed with center. And now comes it back to Zane. Zane will get it up to Sebastian. Sebastian is with Harrison. Harrison will cross. And a beautiful goal by Sebastian. Sebastian from Zane, I think. Good to see that line get on the board here. Referee's trying really hard there to figure out the assists. They gave Sonny's assist yesterday to Harrison, so he's all excited. Sebastian will be on that face-off with Hampton control. Puck gets out to Harrison. He'll look around, cross-ice pass that gets kicked in by Wilder. Kind of a hard soft pass to handle. And I call the hand pass there. Puck will come outside the zone for Sebastian. He'll win it back. Wilder controlled. Tried to pass himself off the boards, and now he'll dump it in deep. Harrison will chase. Harrison will go into the corner. Puck comes out. Oh, that's Sebastian doing a good job digging it out. He'll get it over to the point. That was Oliver, and he sent it over to Sebastian again. Sebastian seems like he's all over the ice. He's got no help there, and he'll lose the puck to the Whalers. That should be an ice. And, yep, there we go. And so we'll get a change here. 1-0 St. James, 14:58, just under 15 minutes to go here in the second period. Game is a little bit more even than it was yesterday. St. James really controlled the play yesterday. Blake will take this face off. And puck is won again by the Whalers. Along the boards, and good job fighting off sticks. That was Jack. He'll dump it around for Blake. Blake can't get to it. The Whalers will break out near side. Henrik, a great pinch. Keeps it in to Charlie. Charlie will dump it over to Blake. Blake will scoop it up. Do a little bit of a cycle here. And passes over to Henrik. Could have gone back. Took the shot instead. Hit traffic and bounced away. Now Yazin will dump it deep for Blake. Again, kind of this line doing a good job of cycle. A nice stick move by Charlie. I thought he could get to the top of the circle. Now Blake does. Look out. Oh, ooh. And a stupid penalty by the Hartford just slashed Blake's stick out of his hand after a nice save by their goalie. And St. James should go on the power play here. What we saw from them yesterday, a lot of just dumb penalties. There's no need for that. Blake wasn't going for the goalie. Just some frustration. And PP2 is out. I can see, because I'm right above their bench, I can see the Whalers kids hanging their heads. Now we need to pop one in here. And Sebastian will win it to Harrison. D to D we go, down corner. And sent out to Sonny. Sonny to... Harrison has it now. He'll fire in high, looking for a corner. That's Henrik on the far corner. And now this is Sonny fending off the defender there. Good job. Makes a stick move, takes a slash. And oh my goodness. The defender fell down, and that's going to be Sebastian with his second of the day from Sonny. Power play goal here at 13:36, and it's 2-0 St. James. That's two really nice shots by Sebastian. Good for him. Joseph on the faceoff. A little all aboard there from Ozzy, but it didn't play. And now this is controlled by Hampton. They'll send it in. And they're offside. And that should be another penalty, too. Yeah, they're going to go all the way down now. Surprised it's a bit of a hit when they were offsides on Zane. They didn't call it. Wilder is going to take this face off. And thinking can't control it. Puck is deflected up into the netting. And no whistle. The Hampton player yelled play it, which he should have. There was no whistle, even though it hit the netting. Referee not paying attention. Now Blake, Charlie, and Yazin will come out. Hampton wins it back, but they gave it away. Blake will get it out. No ice. And Hampton will go D to D. Their player can't control that pass and kept in by Blake. He gets tripped. No penalty. I don't see any arms up. St. James will send it up the middle, trying to hit Blake. They got Blake and Charlie. Blake through traffic. Charlie will now scoop it up behind the net. Sends it to Yazin, who gets hooked from behind it. No call. I don't know about that. And then they're going to call a bullshit trip after. Where's the hook? Oh, now they did get the Hampton player. And so now the boys are really talking down there. Yazin talked enough. The referee told him to stop, and now he's going to get an extra 2. So we're going to get 3 penalties here. And we had maybe a 5-on-5 still, but now we're going to get a power play for the Whalers because of the unsportsmanlike. Henrik going over there as the captain to try to figure out what is going on. Referees are there for a long time. I thought it was a simple couple of calls. So the 2 unsportsmanlikes will cancel each other for Yazin and number 11 for the Whalers. And Blake will get his 2-minute trip. Really bad call when Yazin was hooked the way he was on basically a one-timer. That would have been a good high danger chance for sure. And oh no, they're calling. They gave it's a 5-on-5, so I'm wrong. Wait, now I can't tell what's going on here. They took Blake's penalty down, so I guess he got a matching with the Whalers player, and they put Yazin's up. So we're still on the power. We're still on the penalty kill here. 5-on-4 for the Whalers. This is Joseph on the face-off. The Whalers control. Near side boards into the bumper there. They couldn't get the shot off. A good stick from Joseph. Now on the wing, Evan is way too far off the post there. And now to the side. Oh! A one-timer just a little too soft, floated up over the net. Now they like this wings play here. And a one-timer not soft enough, too soft rather, sent by Joseph all the way down. And we'll get some changes out here. Harrison and Sonny together. A good stretch pass by the Whalers. Harrison can't get the puck. Now still not out. Hit a foot. Now Sonny will golf it out. Harrison will go and chase. Whalers have it, looking to break out. They've got two guys floating around the blue lines. Now here they come down the ice. 50 seconds left to go on this power play for the Whalers. They get someone out front, and they hit him. It was a good stick from Zane to prevent that shot. Sonny's in deep floor checking. And turned it over. Sonny is alone with the goalie. He couldn't control it. And a save there by the Whalers goalie with 31 seconds left to go on the penalty to Yazin. So this is now Sebastian with the hot hand and Gabe out there. They'll try to kill this 30 seconds of power play for the Whalers. That was a good face-off win. Now the Whalers come back. Look out. They're going to get a bit of a breakaway here. And now he's taken around the net, and they'll just set up. Fired in from the point. Someone's stick. That was Zane's stick. Gosh, there was some danger. High danger there. And Whalers can't keep the puck in. And Sebastian, he's looking for a hat trick. He's got Gabe with him, and he gives it up. But Gabe is on his backhand. He couldn't quite get it. Nice little play. And normally someone looking for a hat trick would have ripped that shot. Good job by Sebastian taking the play. And that hit the post or go in. And that's going to be a save. Well, I hit the post, so it's kind of shot. So that's going to do it for the power play. We're now even 5-on-5. 10:15 to go here in the second. 2-0, St. James. Blake is out of the box. He'll take the face-off, wins it right back to Yazin. Yazin, a good shot through traffic. Goalie picked it up late, but was able to get it. Now it's in the far corner. Whalers control, and their player fell down. Henrik with this nice little move, but he couldn't get the puck back. Whalers will try to maintain control. That's Yazin and Blake in the corner. Now they're kind of moving towards behind the net. Blake will get it. He's got Charlie up front. Sent to Charlie, but he couldn't get it. Now it's Jack fighting for it. It should be a hand pass if we touch it. And just some absolute wrestling going on over there. And that's a terrible call. He just called the big guy in there. Referee now yelling at the bench. So Blake will get a high stick. Whalers will go back on the power play. Referee has had enough of chirping, I think. I couldn't tell if that was from the kids or the coaches. That's a terrible call. I mean, there's blatant wrestling going on. And they decide to give the big guy, Blake, a penalty. Joseph will come out with Wilder, Zane, and Oliver. They'll take this face-off to Evans' right. And they'll win it back to the point. Oh, great block there by Wilder and a save from Evan on that shot through traffic. We'll do this again. And Joseph can't quite win it. And a good stick lift and out. Now Joseph has a breakaway. Here he goes. He'll fend off the traffic, gets hooked. And how is that? He never got the shot off. How is that not a breakaway? He got him for a hold. All right, so we'll get 139 on the penalty. We'll get about 40 seconds of a power play, but we'll play 4-on-4 for 140. Not the best angle here. So this is Wilder, Joseph, Oliver, and Zane out 4-on-4. And Whalers control. I'll get it up along the boards. That stretch pass is going to miss, and it should be an ice. And Charlie will come out and replace Joseph and Wilder. Yazin will also be there. I imagine Yazin will take the face off. Brother on his right, Oliver behind him. When he tried to win it over to Charlie, but the Whalers control. Puck's in the far corner. Oliver just throws that player, avoids a stick to the skate, and now Yazin has it. Yazin to Charlie. Charlie will beat his man. He's trying to get in there. A nice little turn. Sent out front, looking for his brother. Couldn't connect. Ooh, and a bad little play at the blue line there for St. James, but they don't pay for it. Now Oliver has it. Oliver will get it up to Yazin. Yazin will look around. He tries to go through three guys, and he's able to do it. Gets it over to Charlie. Charlie at the dot. He'll fire in hard and a save. And a cover up there by the goalie, and we'll get a face-off to his right. 8:19 to go here in the second. 109 left on the penalty to the Whalers. 48 seconds left on Blake's penalty. Running on the face-off. He won it back, but Jack couldn't get to it. And this puck is dumped in. Sent around to the wall, but he's a little too slow. Now Jack has it. A nice cut by Jack. He'll get the puck over to Sebastian. Sebastian can't hold the puck. And centered over to Sonny. Jacob will come over the blue line. He goes. He'll cut to the middle looking for a shot. He fired in, hit the post. Nice little move by Jacob to get some space to get that shot off. Use some traffic. Now he'll get pushed off. Ooh. Jack makes a pinch. Kept in by Jacob. He'll make another move. Gets hauled down and more penalties. And a trip is called. A great move by Sonny there to create some offense. And out comes a 5-on-3 for 16 seconds. So Blake, Yazin, Charlie, Wilder, and Joseph are the PP1 out there. They'll have about 20 seconds or about 15 seconds here to try to get one. I don't know what's going on here. More delays. I wonder if this is the same two referees. I don't think so. I think this one who's annoyed was not there yesterday. Blake will win the face-off to Charlie. Over to Yazin. Yazin back to Joseph. He'll get it over to Charlie. Charlie sent it in, and now one player will come out. We'll get to just the regular 5-on-4. Yazin will take a shot, and we'll get a face-off. .142 here to go on this power play. 5-on-4. Whalers will make some changes. And that puck is dropped by Blake. He can't control it. And Hampton gets it out. Still, St. James can't control it. And this is Wilder. Now they're not on. No, they're on sides. Charlie has it along the boards. He can't control it. Joseph gets it. Hard pass over to Yazin. He controlled it, but just barely. Now he'll drop it And it will come up to Charlie. And that puck goes all the way back to Evan. This is Joseph. He's got Blake if he wants him. He tried to send it over, and a good stick there by Hampton. They've killed about a minute of the 40 seconds or so of this power play. My guess is they'll get a change soon. Yep, there goes Joseph off. And Harrison and Sonny will come on. I think that counts as a save for Evan. Sonny has it. He'll get it up the board to Oliver. Oliver had Harrison for a minute and decided to hit the hot hand Sebastian. Here he comes. Drops it to Oliver. Oliver is onside, but he gives it up. Keeps it in. Look, oh boy. Dancing around at the blue line, and Hampton comes out with it. A good effort by their player. And now here we go. Up to Harrison. Harrison will get it over to Oliver. Oliver back to Harrison. Harrison can't control it, but he's in the zone. He'll go around that player, gets hooked around. How is that not a penalty? He got hooked on the hands. Now he dumps that player into the net. I don't know how when you get spun around by a hook, it's not a penalty. Sonny was off the blue line because the player was coming out of the box. We are now even, 5-on-5. Hampton looking to get the puck up far side. They do give and go at speed, and good job by Joseph. Keep it in. Now Sonny has it, and that shot was deflected into the corner. Sebastian will go behind the net. Harrison will get a bit of a shot. He hit the post, and he'll take some contact there, and we'll get a face-off to the goalie's left. Just under 5 minutes to go here in the second. St. James with a 2-0 lead. Nice face-off win and a goal from Joseph. So that's Wilder won the face-off. And then we're going to get a goal from Joseph from Wilder. And it's 3-0 St. James. Puck is dumped in, and Whalers will go D to D as they try to break it out. Here they come. Joseph missed the stick. In the zone come the Whalers. And this player takes a hip check. Nice hip check there from Oliver. Comes up to the point. Fired in on Evan. He'll make that save. And Zane gets it over to Wilder. Wilder can't get it out of his feet. Now Zane has it. He'll send it over to Oliver. Oliver has Gabe if he wants him. That pass was deflected. He'll get it over the red line, and he'll just kind of dump it in on the goalie. He'll get credit for a shot on net. Jack and Henrik now on defense. Blake's line is out. He lost that face-off. Here comes Hampton. And here comes Blake at speed. There he goes. Down the side. He's a nice, beautiful pass there to Charlie. Charlie fired it up over the net. Blake gets it back to the point. Jack can't. Oh, look out. There's a Whaler behind Henrik. St. James is able to keep it in long enough that they couldn't take advantage of that. Now Yazin has it from Blake. Ooh, I thought Blake almost got that. And puck is going to go out of play. Sebastian is on the ice. He's got another period plus 3 minutes or so to get this hat trick. I think he just talked to everybody on the ice. Oh, goodness. Good face-off win by Sebastian. Zayden will send it over to Oliver, who had cut to the net. Sebastian avoided contact there, and Whalers now will get it out. In they come. Good stick there from Zane. Zane just, I can hear him talking to the kid right below me. This is Harrison. Oh, and Harrison with a nice shot, but he missed it. Tried to pick that corner and just didn't get it on net. And now Oliver will defend against this player here. And he lost it, knocked that player down. And Sebastian had it briefly. And now he's got it. Here's a chance for Sebastian. Oh, and a good stick from a Whaler player. The game is getting very chippy. Puck goes into the corner. Now around, near side. Harrison's in on the puck. Now Zane will go in and keep that puck in. Now out to Oliver comes the puck. He's got Harrison if he wants him. Harrison's got the puck. Nice pass from Oliver. Harrison with a shot there and a save by the Whalers goalie. Just under 2 minutes to play here in the second. We are 3-0 St. James. Face off to the right of the Whalers goalie. Blake's line is in with Yazin and Charlie. Henrik and Jack on defense. That's a high stick. And we'll review that face-off. Won by the Whalers. They rimmed it around, and they couldn't get it out front. And they really like these breakaway plays. Pretty lot of stress on the D. And Blake passes up that hit. He's got 2 penalties, I think, today. He had 3 yesterday. 4, and you get suspended for a game. So he's going to try to avoid another penalty here. Puck comes to Charlie. Charlie fires low and a goal. I did not see who got it to him. I'm going to guess that Jack did. I hear one of I'm going to call them the Hartford Whalers. One of the Whalers players, parents below, saying that the kid is concussed. So they're down at least one player right now. This is Joseph on the draw. He'll win it over to Jack. Jack will center it for Gabe, and he just couldn't get all of it. He did get it on net, though, but it wasn't hard enough. Nice little setup there by St. James. They're definitely feeling it up 4-0. Puck comes around. Joseph's going to get it. He'll cut to the net. Gets it to Gabe. Gabe back looking for Sonny. It's a shot by Joseph. Puck is behind the net. And it comes around to Jack. He keeps it in. This is Sonny. Some nice stick handling. And then he lost it on a poke check. And Joseph will race back with the Whalers player. He flattens him. That's a terrible call. Just a terrible call. Now, the referee, I could hear him say that he got him before he touched the puck. I don't agree with that. Maybe he did. Still, that's a hometown call, in my opinion. 36 seconds to go here in the period. Wilder and Blake, Oliver and Zane will come out for the power play. For the penalty kill, rather. Sorry. Blake will win that. He whiffed on the clear, though. Now Oliver has it. Lots of sticking and fighting going on there. Oliver looks like he's playing football right now. He's just pushing the whole line down the ice. And the Whalers come out with it. They're near side wing. They're going to fire it through. They like this side. Good stick from Wilder to prevent that shot. Now they'll rotate it around, look to this wing again. Fire through traffic, and that deflected right to a Whaler player who was watching and not skating. Now near side, save, and that's going to do it in the period. And after 2, it is 4-0 St. James. I don't know what the protocol for concussions is these days, but there is a Whalers player with a bag of ice on his head. And, if you look to the top right of the bench, you can see him sitting down with his head in a bag of ice. I guess that was the player that was hit, sort of right above our blue line in that second period, beginning of the second period. .123 to go here on the power play for the Whalers. Blake will come out with Wilder again to do this penalty kill. He's got Oliver and Zane with him. Whalers will win. And the Whalers will send it up into center ice. And they will regroup. Not sure why they didn't dump it there. It looks like they're trying to carry it into the zone. Now they do. They'll set up near side wall. Looks like, and they'll go cross ice, far side, up to the point. And I could hear their coach telling them to walk in. He got no pressure, and that shot went wide and picked up by the Whalers. So they're half boards near side, now far side. Shot in, and a good save from Evan to move across that crease and get to that shot. Tony and Harrison will come out. This rink is not as cold as the one yesterday, but it's still pretty cold in here. Getting on the face-off. He's going to try to draw it back to Zane, and he cannot. Oh, I thought he was going to pick that off. Fired through traffic. And the Whalers have it far side wall. They'll try to find the bumper back to the point. And fired through traffic. Easy save for Evan, as there was no one in his way. Jack and Henrik now on the back end. Gabe will go and take someone out. He'll take Harrison, so when Joseph gets out, it's his line out there. 22 seconds left to go on this penalty kill, and that should do it. That was a good face-off win there for Wilder, and a good clear by Jack. That was Gabe. Gabe touched it briefly. Here come the Whalers. 6 seconds to go on this power play. Whalers have it. They'll go around the back of the net, look for someone out front. Joseph is now on the ice. So we are even. Shot from the point went wide, picked up by Gabe, and Gabe will come up ice. He's got Sonny with him. They'll stick handle around some traffic. He tries to cut to the net. A good shot by Gabe. He got it on there, but he couldn't get his stick up with all the sticks in his way. That shot is high by Jack. Almost took someone's head off. Henrik's feet is the puck. He gets held there briefly and no call. Puck's around near side. Jack can't get to it, and he'll chase it all the way back, what should be an ice. Just under 15 minutes to go in the game. We will get a full line change here. Blake's line with Yazin and Charlie comes out. Zane and Oliver on the back end. Blake's struggling at the dot a little bit yesterday and today. Usually he's our best face-off person. He's had some trouble. And he wins that one right to Charlie. Charlie tried to shoot it, got deflected. Now Yazin goes in, he's able to turn that puck over. He's going to come right below me. Beats two players, gets it over to his brother. And Blake I can hear him moaning on the ice. I don't know what happened. I think he got splashed or hit somehow. He retreated, but he didn't chase, so it's probably okay. Puck is held by the Whalers. They'll get it up to the red line. That player gets bumped by Oliver. And a big chorus of oohs by the St. James bench. Charlie trying to get over to Yazin. Couldn't do it. Yazin has that rebound. Yazin sends it all the way over to his brother. A one-timer was not clean. Now Yazin through traffic. Yeah, save here, and we'll get a face-off to the left of the Whalers goalie. Wilder, Sebastian Harrison are out. Well, Sebastian talking to everyone again. He's got 14 minutes here to get this goal. I think everyone wants him to get it. They're going to try to draw it to him. That was Wilder. They get it to Sebastian briefly, and the Whalers get it out. Well, here comes Jack. Jack gets it to Wilder. Wilder sends it in for Harrison. Not out. Oh, a good play by Sebastian to keep it in, and now it's out. Harrison's chasing his stick over there in the corner and got slashed out of his hand. Harrison over to Henrik. Henrik fires high and wide, comes over to Sebastian. He'll get it up to Jack, but he sent it towards the middle of the ice. Jack was parallel with him. Jack will get that D-to-D pass to Henrik. Henrik through some traffic, trying to find Wilder. Can't do it. Now he's going to find Harrison far side. Harrison will get it across the red line. He'll just dump it in and chase it. Ooh, Harrison with a trip there that they didn't call. He kicked out. And now that puck's going to come to Joseph. Joseph he's just held on the arm. You can see the guy grab his arm. Referee's standing right there. They're letting them play today, but they weren't yesterday. Puck is, that looked like a trip right there. Whalers have it behind their net, now 4-0, so a little over 12 minutes to go here in the game. Puck is near side. Joseph and Jacob trying to keep it in. Now the Whalers break out. They have a 3-on-1 with some back checking and a good play by, I think that's Oliver. Puck will come near side in some feet. Zane lifted it there, and more ooze from the bench. Now going to pass it up to Jacob. He can't get that puck. Now back over weak side there for the Whalers, and they'll drive it in over the blue line. Nice little pass there to the Whaler player out in front of the net, but he couldn't hold it. It was just beyond his reach. That's Zane trying to get it over to Oliver. He does. And now out it comes to Gabe. Gabe turns on the Jets. Here he comes. He's going to go through 4 players. And he made it through, but he's in the corner. Tried to center it to Jacob, and he couldn't get that pass. That was Jack. He couldn't get the puck knocked away from him. Now over to Charlie. He tries to go between the legs, and it didn't work. Whalers control. His game kind of slowing down a bit here now. Puck is behind the net. Evan's going to just cover it up, I think. Oh, he probably should have. Whalers control. I thought they were going to pop it up front. They didn't. And now they'll, in that far corner, Jack will take someone to the wall. Blake will scoop it and go. He's got Charlie, but it was behind Charlie. Good move by Charlie to control that puck. He gets it back to Blake. Blake fires hard in on the goalie, and we'll get a face-off. While they're on the face-off, they're going to try to get it to Sebastian so he can get a shot, and they do. He had too many sticks there, and then eventually dribbled to Wilder. He sent it in on the goalie. We'll get a face-off. We'll try this whole thing again. Good play by Wilder, getting it over to Sebastian. I like how the kids are moving around here in positions, trying to get what they want to have happen. And that was one, but Harrison had gone to the net. Now Whalers are going to get a breakaway, and they can't control the puck. They'll send it in deep and around. And this is Sebastian. He'll get it up softly along the wall. Wilder will go and try to dig it out. Now Whalers kept it in. And now it comes to Wilder. He'll get across the line. He takes a hit. Ooh, that's a hard hit in the back. Puck is here's Sebastian. Oh, he tried to get it over to Zane. Zane was cutting for the net. And he just couldn't get a handle with all the sticks. And the goalie behind me is yelling all the way down the ice to tell his team they're off. And that pass was intended for Harrison. He'll get it over to Oliver. Oliver will enter the zone and take someone out with a shot. That player is laying on the ice now, not going to get up, and they're going to blow the whistle for him. He just got hit by a shot. He's fine. Terrible whistle. Let's see where they put I would say it's at least a center ice face-off now. And they're not going to give it to St. James. They're going to have it on the blue line. I'm pretty sure that should be a center ice whistle. Whalers will go D to D here as they look to get up the ice. Long aboard. Strong stick there from Blake. Gets it over to Oliver. Oliver will look around and try to get it behind Zane. He missed it, but Blake is there. Now Blake will kick the puck up the wall. It's slowly going to make its way to, who was that there? That's Yazin. Now Blake has it. He falls. And Yazin will go hard at the puck. Whalers will regroup. And they'll start their breakout. Up the wall they go. Far side. That's Zane in coverage. And he'll pass off to Oliver, who couldn't get the puck away, and the Whalers couldn't get a shot off. It was a nice movement. They just couldn't get the puck to the net. And Blake will ice it, and we're going to face off down the St. James zone with just about 8 minutes and 30 seconds left to go in this game. Looks like everyone's going through the motions at this point. It's Joseph on the face-off. He won it over to Gabe. Gabe loses it. Whalers control. Fired in, saved by Evan. Now out comes Jacob. He tried to hit Gabe. Gabe couldn't control it. Henrik has it, knocks it down. And now it comes to Gabe. Gabe will send it ahead for Jacob, a.k.a. Sonny, and he lost it in the stick handle, but Joseph scoops it up. He's got Sonny if he wants him. There we go. Oh, a nice little play there. Sonny just missed the net. And out comes the puck. Whalers have it. Looks like a rec game now. As they're just going to try to go one-on-one constantly. Here comes St. James to Gabe. Gabe controls it and gets it in the zone. He'll go through all that traffic, takes hits from a bunch of people. They try to drive him into the post, and he avoids it. And that's going to be an ice. $7:14 now to go in the third period. Sebastian's line should come out here. Wilder and Harrison. There they are talking over what they want to do, trying to figure out now. 7 minutes to go on Sebastian here to get this hat trick. Let's hope he does it this shift. He's going to take the center spot, probably get it to Wilder. And he hit the referee's boot. And Whalers will send it around. Near side corner, up to the half wall. They're going to go wide. Hits Harrison's skate right to Sebastian. He'll lose control of it. And the Whalers will take it behind the net. And intercepted right to Sebastian. And he goes. That's a hat trick from Wilder. And he got it. So I think that is Sebastian from Wilder. And we are 5-0 St. James. Sebastian on the face-off. And Harrison's going to take it. He'll go around that player. Centered it to Wilder. Oh, Wilder had a wide open net. A good stick from the Whalers player there. Prevented that shot, but it was a wide open net if he could have gotten it on. Oliver behind the net. And he'll loop around, trying to get it over to Harrison on the wall. Harrison will now hit someone with the puck. He was trying to get it over to Wilder. Ooh, and a bad turnover here by St. James. Harrison's able to get it. He'll go around Wilder up the boards. Avoids the hole again. He got knocked out last weekend at a Gonzaga game, high school game. And that's a save for Evan. It's not really a shot. Looked like it was wide, but I'll give it to him. 6:19 to go. Oh, they're running the clock now. I forgot. So it's a 5-goal lead. No stoppage here. So this game should end pretty quick. Only 6 minutes or so to go. Blake will win it back. And they tried the breakout play to Yazin. It did not work. It was a nice setup, though. Here come the Whalers. They're turning over in the neutral zone. Yazin has it. He's through traffic. Sends it to Blake. Blake gets hooked. Tipped it. What a play by Blake. He was being hooked. Puck is free. I don't know what. And the clock will just keep running. That was a high skill play there with Blake. He had two players basically holding him, and he was somehow able to flip that puck up over the goalie. It just hit the post. And then he sent it back and got mugged. And we're going to get a line change here for, we'll put PP1 out. 5 minutes and counting. St. James will get a power play. And that power play is already running with the running clock. I thought that should not happen until the puck is dropped. 1:56 to go. Now Blake will take the face off. He'll win it back to Joseph. And puck is cleared by the Whalers. Joseph will scoop it up now. He'll come up the ice. He'll get it over to Charlie. I think, no. Yep, Charlie gets to Blake. Blake to Yavin. Nice entry by the boys there. They'll get it all the way over to Wilder. Wilder will get it back to Joseph. To Yavin. What is going on in front of the net here with Blake? It's like a wrestling match. Now here comes Wilder. He'll send it to Charlie. Oh, Charlie hit off the post. And then a slash, and now a hold, and we'll get a 5-on-3, probably for about, I don't know. And Blake is not happy about coming off. I think Blake has some family here. He probably wanted to score for his family, but PP2 is out with a 5-on-3. Good practice for the boys. A hot hand here in Sebastian, who's got 3 of the 5 goals today, will take the center. He's got Oliver and Harrison with him. He'll win it back. This is Harrison. Harrison will send it back over to. And you can hear the coaches yelling at Harrison. He's in the wrong spot, which is why they want this group out here on this power play. And now this is, who is that? Oh, that's Sebastian. Oh, and he lost the puck stick handling. Now look out, we're going to break away the other way. And that puck is going to come to Jacob. Jacob to Henrik. Henrik hard for the net. 2 shots he's going to get. Now he's fighting on the near side wall, and that's going to clear it. 30 seconds to go here with a 5-on-3. And we're getting some changes. Oliver's going to change for Blake. Blake has it. Blake looks fired up. He's taking slashes and everything else. Another shot there by Sebastian, who then promptly dumped someone. That shot by Blake went high and wide. Comes all the way back to Sebastian. Sebastian changed and left the puck. Luckily, Charlie was hot on the change there and was able to get it all the way up to Blake. Blake takes a really hard hit there. And now comes Yazin. I mean, the Whalers have stopped playing hockey. They're just trying to hit everyone. Charlie will regroup. 1 penalty is over. It's now 5-on-4 for about 20 seconds. There's just under 2 minutes to go in the game. Here comes Yazin. Tried to get it over to Charlie, and the Whalers will just clear the puck. That is going to do it in the power plays. And back comes St. James. Let's see, Joseph weaving through traffic. He tried to do a shot there, a little drawback, but he couldn't get it to work. Center for Blake. Blake missed it. Fired in. That was Joseph. Puck comes out to Joseph. He keeps it into Yazin. Yazin taps it into the corner. Blake will kind of do a hip check there. This is Gabe. Gabe gets it to Blake. Blake couldn't get it. It was a flip pass. It didn't work. 1 minute to go here. That is Charlie or Jack trying to keep it in. He's doing a good job fighting off the Whalers. Now that puck is iced, and that he's gonna just about do it here. 45 seconds to go with a running clock. See if they even drop this puck. Yeah, they'll probably have to drop it. Harrison will take the face off. 30 seconds to go or so. And he can't win that. Puck is iced again, and that will do it in the game. 15 seconds to go. They will definitely not drop this puck. You want to make me a liar? 7, 6, 5. No, they're not going to drop it. And that'll do it with your final score here in Hampton Roads, 5-0 St. James.